Stewie, come on. You don't know how to use that thing.
Oh, really? What if I hold it sideways like a black guy?
Whoa, come on, man. Take it easy, all right? I don't want any trouble.
After things calmed down for a while, Stewie asked why Brian had a gun in the first place. This was where Brian confessed it was his escape plan.
It's all too much.
What is?
Life, everything. Just having the gun here, knowing there's a way out, it helps.
He felt tired, purposeless, and ready to leave the world behind. Stewie, touched by this, also opened up to Brian, calling him his only true friend.
Never anybody else, just you. You're the only one I like.
But while Brian may have things worked out with Stewie, the same can't be said for other aspects of his life. Now, Brian is technically a widower, so he married a woman named Jess who had cancer, assuming she wouldn't live much longer. But on their wedding day, the doctor delivered shocking news: she was cured. This meant Brian was trapped in a marriage he never truly wanted. Frustrated, things quickly got toxic between the two of them, such that Brian at a point even watched passively as Jess nearly choked to death.
But that's all they have. Oh, what, you gonna die if you have to eat mild salsa? Come on. Wait, are you... Oh my God, are you choking? Someone... I don't... Heimlich maneuver.
She miraculously survived and eventually retaliated by taking him to the pound to be euthanized after he gained weight and dislocated his hip. Luckily, Peter showed up just in time to rescue him. The marriage only ended after it turned out Jess died. But this isn't the only failure Brian has had when it comes to having a family. He also has a son named Dylan from a previous fling with a woman named Tracy Flanagan. When Dylan comes to stay with the Griffins, Brian tries to bond with him, but he becomes completely unbearable to everyone else.
Brian, I promise you, it's fine.
Lois, I will decide what is best for my child, all right?
Look, will you take it easy?
And I do not want to have this conversation in front of my son.
Okay, you know what?
But then, after Dylan stayed a while, he ended up going back to be with his mother while appreciating the fact that he got to spend time with Brian. After that, Brian never bothered to check on his son again. That is, until he found out that Dylan had become a star on a new Disney Channel show called Parent Boppers. Suddenly interested, Brian rushed to see Dylan and asked him to use his connections to get him a writing job on the show. But Brian quickly annoyed everyone on set and got kicked out. When he begged Dylan to help him get the job back, Dylan finally realized that Brian only cared about what he could get from him, not about being a real father.
I'm starting to think that you've just been using me to advance your career. God, you're a terrible father. I never want to see you again.
At this point, you just know that when it comes to relationships, Brian Griffin is a total mess, and that's saying a lot on a show that has quagmire. From humans to dogs, robots, and even a clone of himself, Brian will literally date anything. He'll lie, pretend, and twist himself into knots just to impress a woman, even if she's clearly not interested.